happy you're here with us. Becky Landers, CEO and co-founder of Modern Direct Seller. I am live every Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, with a money-making tip to help you grow your direct sales business faster. Oh, that was a mouthful this morning. I think I need more coffee. So happy you're here. We are live over on Instagram. We are on LinkedIn. We are on YouTube. And we should also be live on Facebook. I'm going to go ahead and quickly share that to our two groups. As you are joining in, say hello. Let us know you are here. If you're catching the replay, I'd love to hear from you too. Comment replay below. I'm going to go ahead and share this into our Modern Direct Seller Tribe, your spot to grow your direct sales biz, as well as our Modern Direct Seller Academy for our paid members. So they get all the good information this morning as well, because today we're talking about how to attract new customers into your business before the holiday season. How good does that sound? I shared in one of our recent live videos that 50% of shoppers say that they are going to begin their shopping before Halloween. So hello, that is right here and now in October. And I am all about not leaving any money on the table. So I want to help you scoop up all of those new customers, all of those holiday sales, all of those orders, and not wait until November or December to do that, but get started early. So today we're going to talk a little bit about a few strategies to really attract new business into what you're doing, right? It's great to have repeat customers. It's great to have those loyal customers that keep coming back year after year after year. But the lifeblood of our business is attracting new, especially if you're in a company and you're working on building a team. We got to be bringing new people in. New people are going to unlock new circles and new people for you to connect with. It's also going to give you more opportunity to share your business opportunities. So today we're talking all about new. And as we do that, let me go ahead and share this, make sure it's in both places here. I was just chatting away and not posting it where it needs to go. There we go. All right. So as you're joining in, say hi. Let me know what company you're with and let me know what you're excited about for the fall season. I know that this is truly one of the very, very best times of the year to be in this business. And there's just so much opportunity, right? People's hearts are open, their wallets are open. Sales strategies are just flowing. There are events. Hey, Robin, Pampered Chef in the house. Good to see you. And I have to say, I was doing a little bit of yoga this morning before I popped on here live, and a theme that kept coming up in the quick yoga workout I did. I'm not even sweaty. It was very low key. But in my workout, they kept talking about effort and ease. And I was thinking about that phrase and really how that relates to our industry and our business and the holiday season, right? The effort is knowing that there's money on the table. There is money to be earned. There are people out there shopping. There are people just waiting to hear from you, right? So we know that there is effort to put in to get the outcomes that we want, right? So, oh, hey, Lauren, Kelly Street in the house. Jody, more Pampered Chef showing up here today. I love it. So when we're thinking about that effort, right, it's going above and beyond. It's pushing forward. It is making sure that you're making the very most of the fourth quarter. But the ease part of it is doing the things that you're good at, doing the things that you love to do, not putting yourself out there doing things that feel so far outside your comfort zone that everything just feels so much harder, right? So it's balancing that effort that we're putting in and that ease that we're putting in. So today I'm going to talk about our 4 different direct sellers, right? If you've taken our quiz, you're going to resonate with us. If you haven't taken our quiz, go do that, moderndirectseller.com/quiz. But when we're talking about those 4 different personalities or sales styles of direct sellers, right? There's kind of a couple of different directions you could go. And when I think about running your business with ease, I think about leaning into that personality type, right? Leaning in to what you do best. So let's break that down a little bit further. So we have our IRL rock stars. Raise your hand if you are an IRL rock star. You are one of those people that love getting out there in real life, being belly to belly, face to face, connecting with people, doing a lot of events. You might be doing in-home events. You might be doing vendor events. You might be doing pop-up events. But we have our IRL rock stars. And yay, we got more of you here. We got Tastefully Simple, Joe's Co., Lemongrass, Jordan Essentials. Yay. Okay. And Carrie says, yes, I am an IRL rock star, right? So when you're an IRL rock star, you're doing these events, you're putting yourself out there. And the cool thing about events and new customers, our topic for today, is in theory, you're getting in front of a ton of new people. Sure, you may have a regular shopper stop by and say hello, but when you're doing events, you're putting yourself in front of a brand new audience. So we're going to talk about what that looks like in the social space too. But for our IRL rock stars, I would be thinking about the ease in your business is doing events. You thrive in that kind of environment, and the effort is being really, really intentional about collecting those leads, right? Setting a clear goal. Not only do I have a sales goal from this event, but I am going to walk away with 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 leads in my hand. And by leads, I mean they fill out a form and they hand over their contact information. They usually do that when they want to enter your raffle. And a hot tip on that, because it's just come up a ton in conversations I've had lately, is you actually have to ask people for their info. So I love a good old little mini clipboard. And I would encourage you, if you're doing events this holiday season, and you're focusing on reaching new customers, you're going to get new customers right there at the event shopping with you. But you want to also make sure they keep coming back for more. And there's people that aren't going to shop with you that day, but are going to go online and they're going to order later. So you are going to take that notepad and you're going to hand it right over to them and say, you got to enter my raffle. Right? So being intentional about collecting those leads and how many people that are you're walking away with their contact information so you can really, really follow up with them. So new customers, events, IRL rock stars, effort, and ease. Okay, let's talk about our party powerhouses. Those party powerhouses are those that love hanging out on social. You probably have a Facebook group, or maybe you have a really loyal Instagram following, but you have people, right? They're in your community and you love to spoil them and treat them. And the cool thing about having a community is you got a lot of repeat customers coming back to you, right? So especially if you've built your business using a Facebook group, you have a lot of repeat customers. You have a lot of people to talk to, and you also have a lot of lurkers to talk to that probably haven't shopped with you, but are hanging out with you in that group, right? So for you, when you're thinking about effort and ease and getting new customers this holiday season, right? The ease is you love hanging out in that group. These are your people. They are your super fans. They are so loyal. They are shouting out their favorite products before you even have to promote them. But the effort comes with growing that following, right? We don't want to just keep going back to the same people over and over. The effort is being consistent about inviting people to learn more, hosting a monthly event in your group where people have an excuse to get invited and come hang out with you. But the effort is being really intentional and saying, hey, this month, I'm going to grow this group, or I'm going to grow my new customer base by 10, 15, 20 people. And I'm not going to do that just by serving my existing customer base. It's being really intentional and putting that effort in to bring in new. So if you thrive in your community, in your customer group, that is fantastic. And we got to bring in the new, and that's where the effort comes in for you. Okay, next up, we have our social sellers. Raise your hand in the comments if you are a social seller. That means the primary the primary way you're selling is through social. You're having conversations, you're closing conversations in the DMs, you're sending links, you're really connecting with people on a personal level. They're seeing your content, they're attracted to it. You're being intentional about having those conversations. So raise your hand if that sounds familiar to you, if you are a social seller. So social sellers, as you're thinking about effort and ease, it probably comes really easy to talk to people online, right? You're probably chatting it up in DMs, responding to stories, doing your thing, and that's where the ease is. So when we think about the effort when it comes to social selling, we really have to think about how to intentionally create content that's going to attract people in, and then tracking those conversations. So I've shared this before here, but if you've missed it, we have a 300 Club tracker where you're actually writing down like, okay, I talked to this person, I followed up with them there. I sent them a link then, I followed up with them then. So you're really doing a lot of your business as a social seller one-on-one. So the effort is, how do I make sure that my content is attracting new eyeballs? Once those new eyeballs see it, I'm moving that conversation into a direct message and I'm being intentional about the number of conversations that I'm having, right? So that probably is a little bit of ease for you, right? You like talking to people, but the effort is being intentional in that space. And before we wrap up, I'm going to actually give you a little sneak peek of our social selling action plan that our Academy members have access to, because we have a whole plan for holiday gift giving and how to really do that as a social seller and as a digital marketer. So number four, our fourth persona is our digital marketer. So raise your hand in the comments if you're a digital marketer. That means you love your systems, you love leveraging tools like a website or a blog or a freebie or an opt-in to attract people in on a big scale and then move it into conversation either via text or probably over email as well. You're leveraging some email marketing there as a digital marketer. So when we think about digital marketing, effort and ease, right? So again, that ease is you love systems. You kind of geek out over them, right? You kind of are like, oh, this is great. If I can get this working for me in the background, then I'm in great shape. I will say, because I'm a digital marketer over here, sometimes we get so caught up in our systems and them working for us, we forget the heart of this business that we actually have to talk to people, right? So the effort might be, okay, I'm going to really dive into my analytics. And when I see people are opening my emails, I'm going to follow up with them directly, or I'm going to engage with them a little bit more on social. Or when I see somebody has constantly been clicking on things or downloading things or hanging out with me on my website, I'm going to make sure that I am being super intentional about that follow up. And I'm going to put out content that's going to bring people in that is timely and relevant for the holiday season. So I just had this conversation in our Academy VIP group about, we've had freebies and opt-ins and some cool things working or maybe not working as well as we'd like. How do we pivot for the fourth quarter and create something that people can't wait to download? Maybe that is a holiday gift guide, right? So how do we get people into our sales funnel as a digital marketer, and we're putting effort and intentionality in there and we're tracking those results, right? All right, I've added 10 people to my email list. Okay, my click rate looks like it's at 5%. I'm going to be intentional following up with those people that are clicking. You following me on that? So before we wrap up, I do want to share this real quick with you because I think it's really relevant for what we're talking about today. So let's see if I can work some magic here and share my screen. Our October social selling plan is something that we include inside the Modern Direct Seller Academy. And this month is really, really good. I just think you're going to love it to pieces. So here we go. I think we can see that. Let me move that over there. Perfect. Okay. I'm pulling it up straight in Canva. We're a little scrappy here today. So October social selling plan, I just want to hit a couple of key points in this guide, whether you're inside the Academy or not. I mean, you should be, but if you're not, I understand. You can pull a couple things from this and recreate it on your own. If you're in the Academy, this is the shortcut, right? So the first piece here is that we're creating I'm going to skip forward. Really good engaging content, right? How do we get people talking to us on social, right? Social sellers know what this is all about. Getting people talking and then following up with direct messages to open up those conversations. So it's what to share and then what to say, right? I'm not going to go through all of these. Then we also have an October gift guide. So again, 50% of people are beginning to shop in October for the holidays. So how do we scoop up those people that are ready to shop right here and now? This is a great way to do it. Put together a holiday gift guide. Your company has probably dropped incredible products for the holidays, or you can bundle together some products. And we have Canva templates for you so you can easily drop things in. But think, just like I shared with you, my 4 different direct sales personas, think about who your people are. Are they health conscious? Are they a homebody? Are they an adventurer? What are those things that attract in your audience? Are they a fashionista, right? You can borrow these gift guides to create a curated gift guide for each of these personas. And as people are engaging with you, then of course we're following up in those direct messages and inviting them to learn more about the products. But this is going to spark for them, oh, I know somebody like that, or oh, that sounds like me. Okay, right? So we want to really, really dive deep into who that person is and what products are meant for them. And then the last one in here, actually, it's not the last one, second to last one, is some fill in the blanks. So if you've been hanging out with me, you've heard me talk about a content strategy, leveraging long form content and repurposing that in short form content. If that's a new concept for you, you can grab it over at moderndirectseller.com/content. Okay. So here's some examples. Here's some fall must-have products that you are going to love. We have a template for you. You can use this as a blog post or even an email. And then each of these products can turn into a short form video or a post or something else that you're sharing on social in just a bite-sized piece. We know on social people have like 7 seconds. If you're here with me today, hanging out for longer than 7 seconds, I appreciate you. But we know that is a very short attention span. So we're going to take something long form and break it down short form. And then same thing here, behind the scenes of how I'm prepping for the holidays. And then the last thing that I would encourage you to try, and this is really for our digital marketers, if you haven't done this, and I mentioned it already, is creating some kind of download, right? A PDF, you could easily make it in Canva. We have a template for you, but let's really think, like, what does your audience want? What problems do they have? How can you solve for those problems? And what can you give them in return for their name and their email to know that they're interested in you solving those problems that's going to solve something they have going on? So it could be a checklist, 10 steps to achieve clear skin, guides, ultimate guide to stress-free cooking, templates, a printable scrapbook template, right? So many things, quizzes, cheat sheets. So I would play around with that as a digital marketer and maybe test something that's a bit more seasonal to see if that hits the mark and gets more people into your sales funnel. So wanted to share that. I think I'm back now. Let's see. Let me move this back over here so I can see ya. So as you're thinking about the holidays, attracting in new customers, leverage those strategies, lean into your superpower, balance that effort that you're putting into your business with the ease. And that might be a fun little follow-up challenge for you is to grab your favorite notebook, grab your favorite pen, and jot down for you in your business what requires effort, what requires ease, how do you balance that, and what things can you do to bring in new customers now before the holidays hit so you can really capitalize on the fourth quarter. So with that said, my friends, it is so great to see you today. I hope you have an amazing Monday. If you found value today, I would so appreciate you sharing this video with your team, your biz besties, your organization, all of the things. Oh, Jamie's on. Tokara's in the house. You guys just had your conference. I love it. So good. So good to see everyone today. I will be back here next Monday, same time, same place, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, with more money-making strategies. Oh, and a little teaser. Tomorrow on the podcast, come hang out with me on the podcast tomorrow. I am giving you 10 holiday sales strategies. So if I didn't give you enough today and you need a little bit more to work with, we're getting really tangible, really, really detailed into 10 strategies that you can take between now and the first of the year to increase your paycheck. Sound good? Yeah, sounds good to me. All right, you guys. Thank you for being here today. I hope you have a great one. Happy Monday, and I will see you back here next week. Okay, bye everyone.